as we wait for the 5 red lights for the first race of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are go in Portugal. It's a very hesitant start from all the drivers in the greasy conditions, but Rob is able to keep his start there. Look at the McLaren drivers in the medium tyres. Look at the guy on the outside. Skarma looks to defend on the inside. There's a bit of bump and tuck there. One of the McLarens jumps ahead. I think that might be Lucalis. Not sure. The other McLaren driver going up the inside of Skarma, and it's a McLaren have gone from a 3-4 to a 1-2. It's Chiv who did get ahead there. Past Michelando in the mid-pack there. I'm going to go on board with that and see if he will have another go again, as he does. Yeah, Michelando goes with the inside. And that's Gio. Gio alongside there. Tesco doesn't give him a lot of room, but Gio looks for the switchback maybe. Does him go to the straight. It's a mix of tyres in the slippery conditions. A big snap from Gio. He's going to use his battery. They go side by side to the final corner. Oh, Tesco just keeps it just ahead. All the drivers staying out. The rain is falling. The rain is falling, but we will see. So Tesco's using a bit of battery ahead there. Gio is just going to sit behind him. I think that's Mr. CD as well, who just waits there. So I'm going to go all the way back down here to Tesco as he's having an absolute whale of a fight between him. Gio Dale behind him as well. Tobias there, the driver who disconnected. Tesco looks to lead us through. Mr. CD going up the inside of Dale. Can he make this move? Stick going down to the hairpin in the second DRS zone. CD goes down the inside and makes the move. Can Dale switch back? Oh, there's contact there as they do bump each other ever so slightly. It's all going on here. We're going to go on board with Baz here and just watch as these skate through the middle sector here. Car still very slippery. Dale, look at Dale, look at him, he's having a look at Mr. CD, he looks to the right, he looks to the left, he looks to the right again. Is he going to have a send? As Tesco there up ahead goes alongside and looks to go around the outside of Gio there. Does he make the move stick? He does! He does make it stick as Gio struggles for grip behind him. Mr. CD behind him just sits under the rear wing. Tesco has left. And he's pulled a gap. He's going to try and rein in that pack there ahead of him. There, Dale, look at the inside. Is he going to go with the move on Mr. CD on this move here? There's no room there. And they just keep it out of each other. Go on the main straight here. I'm just having a look. Bosch might actually be having a move on Pash here. He's running in, he's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining, he's going down the inside! Bosch in a T1 makes the move on pace, and Bosch moves up into P6, overtaking the sprint race winner. Dale looks like he's jumped Mr. CD for the moment. I don't know if he's going to have another go on Gio there. We'll have a look. They are still side by side. Dale turns the DRS on, and Dale makes the pass. The broadcast camera not doing me any favors there. Oh, there's a bit of contact there from the Haas driver. Mr. CD picks up a 3-second time penalty for good measure for corner cutting. Bosch has fallen behind slightly from Pace and Michelando. Can Tesco make a move here? DRS is on. He's not got a lot of battery, but neither does Bosch. And it's not even a contest. The Mercedes driver moves into P8 and passes Bosch. Chiv really starting to pull away now. We're just on board here with the overhead view as Pace sits in the DRS. He's gaining on Michelando. He's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining. Is he going to make the move? He does indeed, as Tesco makes the move on Bosch in the background as well. Pace moves back into P6, but has got a lot of work to do. And I could see a Haas going side by side there and being passed by, was that Devaro? It was indeed. Gio pick up a 3-second time penalty, and he's going to go back up the inside of the Williams driver. There's a little bit of contact, and Devaro takes it back again. Gio is going to probably come back on him. This is fantastic racing. Who is going to be the lead car at the time we get to the pit straight? But ahead, I can see Lucalis potentially having a look at Rob here. Luke is using his DRS, but Rob uses whatever battery he has. He doesn't want to go for the overtake. Very, very interesting stuff there. We're going to go back to the Haas driver now. Is he going to have a go at the Williams driver of Devaro down the pit straight? Devaro has no battery left at all. Gio uses whatever he has, DRS on, goes on the left-hand side. Oh, they've collided. They've collided. Gio hits the grass, hits the wall as well. He's surely got wing damage from that. He does indeed. Devarro comes off okay. It might be time for these mediums to come in. I'm going to have a look on board with Rob here as he is going to go into the slipstream, and Chiv boxes. Chiv goes in because he knew he was a sitting duck. Speaking of sitting ducks, Skarma makes the pass on Lucalis for P2, and the hard tyres are starting to come towards the medium tyres now. They're definitely quicker. I am going to go back now as Bosch is sitting on the gearbox of Tesco. Tesco's recharging his battery. It's a late move from Bosch. It's a hard brake on the inside, and it's a very good pass from the kick driver, who's had a fantastic race. Gaining on Devarro very quickly, but not going to be enough. Let's see. Dale and Kev pit. Dale, in an impressive strategy. Dale is... Oh, there's contact! Skarma has hit the back of Devarro there. Has he managed to pick up any wing damage? I was looking at the rare double interstrat there from Dale and Kev. Not entirely sure what's going on there, and it distracted me so much. There's another bit of contact. Skarma's pushing Devarro along, saying, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way," he says. But Devarro, it's fighting for position. It's Rob's pit. Rob has pit, so is he going to come out ahead of Chiv? He is not. He is not as... where are we at? Luke and Skarma passes Luke. And Rob comes out at the very end there. We're just going to see Michelanda make the pass on K-Pax here. And that was all happening there. So I think Skarma made the pass on Lucalis there as Rob was coming out of the pits. So Chiv is in the lead by 2.7 seconds ahead of Skarma, who has a 3-second time penalty. Lucalis will sit happily behind him. But of course, Chiv still needs to pit. As Rob makes the move on Lucalis down the straight there, as K-Pax goes side by side with the Williams. The cars touch there. There's a yellow flag as Gio looks to keep going, and K-Pax makes the move. Lucalis, though, is falling down to 4th there as Rob looks to make a move on Skarma here. Rob could go from P4 to P2 in just a couple of corners. He decides not to send it. He'll be sitting on the back of K-Pax, but I'm going to stay on board here with Rob as he goes round the outside of Skarma. Both have their battery on, both have their DRS on, but Rob makes the move go. To start battling for any significant positions. Michelando is going to go down the inside of the Williams driver into the hairpin. Thank you very much. That's P5 for Michelando. He's had a cracking race. A yellow flag as the Haas is off. I think he spun. He is. He's facing the wrong way. No, he was facing the wrong way. Excuse me. Gio is just going to rejoin here. I fear Chiv's strat may not come to light in order to see him win this race. But Chiv goes in. So Chiv is in to put the soft tyres on. Rob reclaims the race lead, which he held for only 1 or 2 corners. Skarma runs in P2, holding a 3-second time penalty. Luke on the hard tyres is out of DRS behind him. Luke is already on the battery. He's trying to get as much overspeed as he can. He really wants to make this move happen. He's still using it. He's going to sit. He's going to pass it before the DRS zone even lights up. And Lucalis makes the pass on Skarma, the V-Carb, for P2. That's Dale making a move on Mr. Seedy there. Looking to go around the outside. Mr. Seedy says, no, thank you. You can get out there. Chiv does make the pass on Bosch on the straight there. Dale switches to the right-hand side. It's a drag race going all the way up to the intersection to this switchback from Dale. Is he going to go around the outside? No. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. Pace picks up another 3-second time penalty. Unfortunate for him. Dale, is he going to... Surely not up the inside of here. No, he's not. Kev is just trying to sneak back up onto them. But Dale will surely make this move down on the pit straight. He's got loads of battery. He's got fresher tyres. Can Mr. Seedy defend? We will have to see. Just looking at the field a little bit. Bosch is... Yeah, there we go. And Dale does make the pass on Mr. Seedy. Gives him a little love tap for good measure. gone back here to Skarma, who is absolutely sitting on their gearbox of Lucalis, and Skarma's going to move to the left-hand side. He's going to pass the McLaren driver of Mr. Seedy there. We might see a move for our debutant driver on our other debutant driver. I'm going to go on the broadcast cam here. Mr. Seedy rounds the final corner, as does Kev. He's going to sit in the slipstream. Mr. Seedy's recharging. Kev has his DRS on. Mr. Seedy has no DRS. Is Kev got enough here to make the move? He goes to the right-hand side and he outbrakes the Ferrari driver into T1. Very, very good move from Mercedes there. Very confident. And it's up to P13 for Kev, which would see him score points on debut. In fact, every driver will score points today as we score down to 15th. Those soft tyres still proving to be very good for him. And K-Pax is fighting it slightly. Chiv doesn't have a lot of battery left, but I tell you what, the drive of the soft tyres is too much for the Ferrari driver, and Chiv will take P6. We're going to see if Skarma does any sort of move on Luke there. We'll have to wait and see. He's using his battery, he's using his DRS, and he's going to go for it, and Skarma wants it. What matters is this man here, Rob Wills, two-time P0 champion, moved to Aston Martin from VCARB this season, along with Michelando. He will crest the final corner, and Rob Wills from pole will win the first race of the season. Rob Wills wins in Portugal. Well done to the Englishman in the Aston Martin. Skarma takes the flag, but Luke takes the flag behind him and will finish P2. And a long, long way back, 12, 13 seconds behind. Pace will cross the line in P4, but immediately drop to P5 as Michelando takes P4. Chiv then pushes Pace down to P6, where he will stay. We wait for K-Pax to cross the line. In P7, Bosch finishes P8 in the kick. A very good race from him. Tesco and Davaro have a mighty scrap at the very end there. Obviously, Davaro carrying a lot of penalties. So it won't matter. Tesco crosses the line for P9. Davaro in P10. As we see Baz come around the second to last corner here. Baz had an unfortunate first lap, had a spin, comes P11. We see Dale come around there for P12. Ah, okay, Luke, I see. Dale comes through. Kev will cross the line then, and Mr. Seedy, will he jump Kev? He does not by 7/10. That's it. It's over.